Welcome back, guys, to another adventure of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, we are going to make our way to the Kakariko Village. We got a few things we can do while we are here. Actually, we only have one thing, I believe, because we can't do, the... We can't go into this building just yet. The archery range, we don't have the bow yet. We are going to go into the graveyard. Alright. Now, if we come to the left here, if you remember correctly... Never mind. We're gonna pull this grave back. That's what I meant to tell you. No, I'm joking. We're gonna drop down in the hole. Alright, and if you remember correctly, we met Dampy the Gravekeeper 7 years ago. Now he is deceased, but we're going to play a little mini game. We have to keep up with them. So we're going to race him. It's not really a race, it's you just kind of have to keep up with him. So you're going to follow his red flames, trying not to hit them, of course. Also, as you're going through, if you kind of lose track of him, you just kind of want to hear for his whooshing sound. That's the way he went. If you hear redeads or you see rupees, you don't want to go that direction. Because that means there's enemies there. Alright, we're going to follow the path this way. Don't think that you have to do anything better, because right now we're not going to be able to do anything. Alright, so our time was 1 minute 12 seconds. So we were light on our feet, or quick on our feet, in a sense. So for our reward, we're going to get the Hookshot. His prized possession, I guess you can say. Alright, so the cool thing about this is, if you go to shoot the spring-loaded contraption, you can either lock onto things to pull you towards it, or it towards you. Bad thing is, if you lock onto an enemy, yeah, just be prepared to possibly get hit. Because there's been times where you can hit enemies with it, but it'll drag an enemy to you. And that's no bueno. Alright, so when you go on through, you're going to see the block with a time symbol on it. In a sense, you're going to play the Song of Time. Okay. Crap. Okay, so we're going to talk to this guy later. We're not going to do it right this very minute. Let's see if I can get... Maybe not. Maybe I can get lucky and I can jump on this. But I was supposed to not do that. Nope. Okay. So, no big deal. We'll come back and get that later. But we can get that heart piece later. So it's no big deal. We're actually going to be coming back to get it. But if you happen to get it, that's cool. Alright, so we got that. Actually, it's still nighttime. So there's a few things we can get. There's actually, I think, a Gold Skulltula we can get right here. We're going to see if we can get it. Okay, so let's see. We're going to get a little closer to the edge. Because the range on this thing is not very long. Yep. Alright, so there's our next Gold Skulltula. Whoops. Let's see, so we're going to come back this way, and I think there's another one we can possibly get. Okay, good skin. I'll give you this as a memento. Oh, cool. So we did get another piece of heart. So if you can you have to jump on the ledge and then hook shot here to get it. Alright. So next place we are going to go is going to be Lon Lon Ranch, so I will see you guys when we get there. Why that just did that, but that's okay. Alright, so we are now back in Lon Lon Ranch. So first things first, we're going to come into this building right here. And we get to talk to Malin somewhere in here. There she is. She's all grown up now. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. You want to go on a date? No, I'm joking. She basically is going to say that when Ganondorf took over the area or the land, he made Mr. Ingo in charge, and Mr. Ingo kicked out her father. So instead of her leaving with everybody else, she decided to stay because he treats all the animals really bad. So he'll treat the horses bad. And we don't want to do that. Very mean. Okay, so now to the center of the ranch we go. And we're going to go talk to Mr. Ingo here. I think his mustache is kind of caca. Alright, so he's going to say, ask us if we want to ride one of the horses, and we're going to say yes. And we can ride one of the saddle horses, but we don't want to actually do that, and I didn't mean to hit we want to listen, but we want to mount the horse by running up to it and pressing A. Once we get on the horse, we can tilt the analog stick forward, tapping A to use the whip to speed up the horse to jump over things. Okay, so before we get started, you may like me because I totally forgot. Yeah. Okay, so we want to ride Epona, but if we get closer, she runs away. Aw. So we're gonna play Epona song. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna mount Epona and not hit the right button. There we go. So to jump over things, you just head at it straight on, making sure that you are tapping A to crack the whip, in a sense. If you go at it completely wrong, she'll do a backup move, and you won't be able to actually jump over. Okay, so alright, time's up. That's not what we wanted to do. So what we're wanting to do, we're going to ride again. And we're going to mount Epona and then go talk to Mr. Ingo. And we want to get him to challenge us in a horse race. I know that sounds kind of weird. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? 1 lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager, say 50 rupees. Sure, why not? Okay, so the first race that we have to do is fairly easy. I say it's fairly easy. Look at me not. You just want to be able to use your carrots and get around them. Trying not to let him get ahead. Now the second race is a little bit harder because he's definitely going to get a head start. And you want to be able to try to cut corners the best that you can, because he's going to cut you off if you try to get close to him. So if we win this next race, we get to keep the horse. So let's see if I can do it. Nope, not going to get it. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here real quick, and then as soon as I win the horse, I'll be right back. Alright, so that took me about 3 attempts to finally get. So he's a little upset that we tamed the horse right from under his nose. Dagnabbit. So, as he promised, we get to keep the horse. However, he's never going to let us leave alive. No, just kidding. So we can try to leave through the front gate. Alright, so there's 4 exit points that we can get out. So any of the walls that we can jump, or you can jump the fence. Jumping the fence is usually fairly hard. So we're going to see if we can do it. If not, no big deal. Oh, hush you. I don't want to talk to you. There we go. Usually jumping the fence is kind of hard, but we got it. But you get a different cinematic for every area you jump. So once you jump the fence, they're going to ride off into the distance, and then Link's going to pat Epona. Alright, so last thing we are going to do before we end this episode, if you remember, I pointed out that Gold Skulltula at Ganon's castle. We're going to go now snag it. There is a Poe that's going to be around here. Don't fret too much with that Poe because there's nothing we can do with that Poe at this very moment. There is a side quest that will come along with the Poe, but as of right now, nothing extraordinary. You can try to destroy all the re-deads, but every time that you leave and come back, they reappear, so don't even worry about the re-deads. Medicine! What are you doing, baby? Alright, so that's everything for this episode, so thank you for joining me, and we will, I believe, in the next episode, we will make our way to the Forest Temple. See you guys!